Welcome to the JBJ Management Podcast. I'm Willis Johnson with Noa Dowl, and today we're gonna roll the dice.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
No, we're gonna roll the dice.
A lot of people getting in trouble, man.
I was in where was I with you where you were gambling?
We were in Reno.
Reno.
It's poor man's Las Vegas, man.
So let's just talk about gambling before we get to the
Mhm.
NBA.
Mhm.
Just you, when you go,
Yeah.
you have an amount of money that you say, okay, I can lose this.
I spend a very small amount of money gambling. It's not designed for. You're not supposed to win, and when you win, they start looking into you. You win some money, they're like, "Thank you, you had a great day." You're supposed to lose or get out.
I think when you win a lot, they pull you back in.
Mhm.
They won't let you leave. They won't let you leave. You won't let you leave.
If you win too much, they will make you leave.
So I saw where one of the players in the NBA. Now, I think this gambling thing has been. It goes back to Pete Rose. Pete Rose is not in the Major League Hall of Fame because they said he was betting on games. He said, "Well, I didn't bet on the games I was playing in." Well, how do we know that? You don't read the paper. But Noah, in the paper, the physical paper, every hard copy paper in America, they have a line. Whether it's the NFL, the NBA, whatever it is, the Cowboys are favored by 7. I mean, they're probably playing South Grand Prairie if they're favored. But if they're favored by, why do we put that in the paper? What is that about? It's gambling.
You know what's funny? They have an app. So they have an app. The sports networks have apps. I don't know why everybody's pretending to be confused. It was big news a few years ago that the NBA wanted a percentage of all gambling profits. They wanted 1% from the casino. And they said, and casino looked at them and said, no. You told the NBA, no, you're not going to do that.
How far do you think this is going to go with the NBA?
Hey, listen. I don't want any problems. I don't know what you're trying to get me caught up in. I don't want it. Y'all do what y'all do. Congratulations.
The reason I asked that question because I think they are hedging on how far they want to go. Because if you start pulling back, you might see another name that makes you go, "Oh my God."
Well, somebody brought up to me, he said this was a mob-related thing, and it involved players. And I said, this is going to sound controversial. Somebody told me this is not my opinion. Someone said, you notice no white people got arrested. I'm just saying. They said it was a bunch of mob people, bunch of basketball players. Only some black people got arrested. So, I don't want any problems. I don't want any problems. Someone told me that. That's not my conclusion.
Why are you acting so nervous?
Hey, listen. Hey.
It's one of the reasons that I know people think that I use this too much. But Vito Corleone, even though he's not real, you don't really know that. That movie was based on the Gambino family and the 5 families of New York that still exists. And I just remember when they all met after Sonny got killed. Vito's in. He says, "I want to thank everybody who came to all the 5 families and the people for as way as Kansas City, Las Vegas, I mean, he started talking about, like, in other words, we got all of this. We got all of this.
Yeah.
If I say Michael Jordan, you say what? In this conversation.
There's some theories about him playing baseball. That's a big theory out there. Look, you know what I love about Jordan right now? Silence. He got a lot of money. He's got his name on stuff. You can't find him anywhere. You don't see him at anything. He is quiet. He's a quiet guy.
Do you this is not a question to Noah. This is just for you to say. Do you think Michael Jordan's name is in this anywhere?
Well, I think the problem was people were saying, "Do you think LeBron's name is in it?" Because Chauncey had on and Rich Paul and all those guys. And the other conspiracy theory to that is that LeBron had been talking about starting a competing basketball league. FBI investigation. He's got his shirt on.
Well, how much of this FBI investigation? This could get us all in trouble.
Not me. Not me. I'm good.
I'm at that age.
I'm good.
I'm at that age. Think about this though. LeBron is not a fan of Donald Trump. This investigation has been going on for a long time. How does this drop after Trump becomes president? And a lot of the NBA players are openly anti-Trump. Is this on purpose? Is this quietening some of the noise? Because today they're saying, okay, it's Chauncey Billups and whoever else it is. I wonder how many other people are nervous.
Oh, there's people nervous.
How much gambling is going on every night in an NBA game, in an NFL game? You've seen some stuff that you go, like, okay, y'all may remember this. Seattle was playing New England with Tom Brady. Seattle is on the 1 yard line, first and goal, time running out. You got the greatest running back in the NFL that year. You throw a pass. What? Everybody said that, oh man, that's the mafia. I mean, do you trust professional sports?
Me?
Yeah.
I try my best to. I think so. I think the majority of it has a lot of integrity and merit within trying to play. It's who gets on the court is where all of the politics comes in. And I had a movie idea very briefly where they just do like an Uncut Gems version, but it's just the refs and all the pressure that the refs have to. That's an organization too, man. You don't think refs have conferences where they're with the owners and the owners are taking them on a plane to some other, and you don't think if you come in and there's a flag on the play, or I'm telling you,
there was an official, I think in the NBA, that they caught.
Oh yeah, they did a story about it.
I don't remember what it was, but because you can call a foul at any time.
They did an investigation into Kansas City Chiefs the last couple of years and they did some proof. They said they get more favorable calls from refs than any other NFL franchise.
So it's not just the NBA. It's not just the NFL. There was an SEC referee that has been suspended for the rest of the year because of a game with Auburn and Georgia just a few weeks ago. So I guess my question is, how deep is this gambling thing? How far down does it go? Who's shaving points? Who missed the free throw on purpose? What official threw a flag?
Trillions of dollars in it. And if you win, some people, spend their whole year trying to make $50K. Some people do it in 2.5 hours. Some people do it in 2 minutes, I guess, 30 seconds. This has been the Willis Johnson podcast.
like he must have put it on me.
This has been the Willis Johnson podcast. I just work here.
He put it on me. I mean, because it does make you go, and if you think the mafia has not been controlling gambling forever, liquor, trash, I, I, and whatever else,
So the bullets and the bandages.
the newspapers, the politics. So what can we trust?
Hey, you have a good time for the rest of you enjoy the rest of your podcast here. All right, I'm heading out.
He's nervous.
Everybody.
Noah leaves. So the podcast is over. The JBJ Management Podcast with Willis Johnson and Noa Dowl.